I have a funny story to tell, and I'm going to take it back in the day. Way back. Sometime around
1980 something.
As some of you know, I went to a boarding school in North Philadelphia called Girard College. This one particular story that I'm going to talk about happened when I was about in fourth grade. The entire school was going outside to watch a popping contest. For those of you who don't know, a popping contest was a dance, specifically back in the early to mid 80s. It was really, really popular. So we line up to go outside, and the two best dancers in our grade were set to perform, and seemed like they were going to do really, really well. As we line up, the house parent, that's what we call the person that watches us after school, basically says that Myron, his friend, is unable to perform because he got in trouble earlier in the day. At which point the house parent then says, does anyone want to perform with Myron? Myron couldn't perform by himself because it was a collaborative thing. There had to be two or more people that were performing because that's what they signed up for. The house parent then looks and says my name and says, hey, Myron, Dan has volunteered. And I was confused for a second, and then I kind of looked over, and my hand was raised for some unexplained reason. So my soul left my body at that point because I don't know how to dance. So I don't know why at that point I would raise my hand to volunteer. So we go outside. And we're in the fourth grade, so the first grade's performing first and second and third and so on. So we go into a hallway on the ground level inside the building, and Myron is beginning to try to teach me this dance. And just to give you a little sample of what the dance would look like, here's something for your viewing pleasure. Now, here's also a picture of what I look like. Now you tell me, does this look like a face of somebody that could perform those moves you just watched? If you said yes, you're a liar. So Myron is trying to teach me like choreograph of what he did. And we got to move like this, and we got to move like that. And then you got to pop your arms. And I would say within about 5 minutes, Myron realizes that this has gone terribly, terribly wrong. And it's not going to go off the way he expects.
You can't win!
So now we have about 5 minutes before we have to get out there. I've picked up none of the moves. My eyes saw what he was doing. My brain was able to remember what he was doing. My body just was unable to do those moves. So finally he says, listen, let's just get out there. Just follow my lead. Just do what I do. We get out there. I'm looking out into the crowd. Now, the entire school is there. Everybody from 1st to 12th grade. I'm performing for the first time in my life, and I have no plan, and I cannot dance. And now I'm nervous. For a minute, I thought maybe this was going to end like an ABC after school special. Like, yeah, look at that. He can move. Go ahead, go ahead. And instead, I was 10 seconds behind Myron on every move, and a lot worse. I looked like a scarecrow trying to pop. Stiff, unmovable. Everybody was laughing. It was very, very, it's funny now, but it was so traumatic, being 9 years old and that happening. I will say, I found it to be a silver lining. I'm sure even to this day, Myron does not. We did come in 4th place, but I think mostly it was because people felt bad for us rather than anything I did remotely helped us obtain that in a a good way. So, yeah. I still can't pop. Peace out.